Welcome back, comrades. My name is Tokriva, this more Soviet Union in Hearts of Iron 3. And yeah, we are moving units down from Finland. Of course, we have still gotten a line to maintain up here. There's also, of course, the fact that we're still spying and doing very well. I believe we have two coups waiting in the wings. The coup in Cuba, that is currently at 43%, and France, which is also at 43%. Scary. Hang on. What? We're shocked to inform you the fools from Germany have cancelled. Finland is remobilizing. They demobilized then, I guess. Did I turn off automatic trade? No, I did not. They're just... Oh, right. That we always get that notification. All of the below. Zitomir. Okay, our tanks are starting to get into position. Nationalist Spain, we have only 23%. A little bit of a spy issue right now. Romania, we're working on it again. Turkey, we're working on it again. 47%. Belgium at 51%. Holy crap. The IAD goes to Riga. More stuff arriving in Zitomir. Okay, so that's the course. Why don't all of you go to... Why the hell did I send them to the south if we already have one in the south? Bloody hell. Would be... Yeah, then again... Here's where we have the open plains for them to ride on. That's true. There we go. Let's redivide that a bit. So they don't all go to the same bloody province. How are our other nations doing with the spying programs? Australia, up to 20% communist. Bolivia, 27. I think it dropped a little bit, but not sure. 15% in Brazil by now. Also, we can drop this back down and party up. Bulgaria, 20%. Canada, measly 11, but still 11. Costa Rica, nothing yet. Cuba we already looked at. France as well. Finland, 14%. They did just lose a war against us, so that might have influenced that a bit. 11% in Greece. Ireland, 49%. In Japan, still working on counter-spying. Mexico, 47%. Let's start covert opsing there. Nationalist China, 21%. Let's start covert opsing here as well. The Netherlands, 30%. Finally the biggest party here by a big margin. Ooh, tied for the biggest in New Zealand. I know the NKP is in charge in Norway, so that's even better. We're now 22% in Persia. Holy crap. 36% in Portugal. Romania. Yeah, this is going to be a rough one. Sweden, 40%. Switzerland, only 10, but still 10. Venezuela, nothing yet. Right, I just sent the guys there. I didn't start counter-espionage yet. 20% in the USA. There's an election at the end of this year. It might still happen, but holy crap, counter-espionage at 7. Let's just throw some people at it then. 6 in the UK, only at 19%. Communist China at 34, but I'm not doing anything with my spies here. Italy also down to 8. Wow. Oh, okay. There was one of them that didn't have every... There's one I think it was this one that has only 4. Yes, so that's the 47th Corps. So you'll be attached to that Corps. Wow, we have some skill 4s available again. Here, let's give you a 3 with defense. Yeah, so we're still building more tank troops anyways. So. Our garrisons for the ports on the Baltic. More aircraft. That's a full core. That's the tank division. Now we actually have tanks arriving where they need to be. Nationalist Spain. Let's stop the covert operations because we have 20. Which is plenty to do a coup eventually. So we have 3 coups waiting to happen. I want to wait 1 month to see if France and Cuba get an increase in their percentages. Hopefully France does. And if I could get to coup France. I don't know if they would jump out of the war, but... Also Norway is going really fast towards us now. 211.46 right now. Radomishi. Ah, yes. That's an army arriving. I do wonder how many tanks the Germans will have. Because, to be quite honest, they usually have not got enough to do everything they want. So, mostly an infantry-heavy army, I'm assuming. How's our tech doing? Nearly got operational level, organization leveled. Yeah, of course we've rotated out again. We've lost quite a bit of manpower since the war. We were at like 1900 something, and now we're only at 1700. So I don't know if the numbers add up to having lost 200,000 men in that war against Finland. You have high unity, which is always nice. It hasn't changed at all in a while. We still need 12,000 officers. We still do. It's crazy how many we need. And that's gonna let us fight a little bit less efficient against the Germans. I know that much. We have some really... yeah. This is a full group here. So you have these two. You have these two. Hey, I should add a leader here. Here, have you. Let's redeploy everyone there, and you all are going to go one below. Any more 5 stacks of actual infantry? No. It means I still need more divisions and brigades. I'm basically using my tanks as reserves to counter the attacks here in the south. That means I still need something for the north. Of course. Because if they break through, I don't have any reserves behind the lines now. That is actually a little bit scary. Then again, there's no build-up yet from the Germans. They are just... I mean, if I struck now, I could just... They have most of their units probably stuck on the French border and invading the Netherlands. As I said last episode, it's stupid by the Dutch to join the Allies just like that. It really is. Turkey's still these guys. Revolutionary Party. Kuomintang. They're drifting towards the Axis though. We are in February, so let's have a look. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened to all my spies all of a sudden? Down to 0 spies. We're still getting a spy a day, but we dropped down to 0. What happened? Is someone really killing off our spies that hard? Might be the USA, but... and or the UK. Are we doing anything in Germany again? That would explain it a lot. Always goes wrong in Germany. Regardless, covert. We have Cuba at 41, France at 44, and actually Spain. Okay, I'm gonna go for Cuba. Another coup fails. And Cuba has such a high amount of in charge. Frickin' hell. And it fails in France as well. Now I have no spies to put back there. That's slightly annoying. Technology. Let's just get a few extra spies for a few days. I kind of need them to fill up everything again. Okay, Cuba, let's go back to covert opsing then. Same with France. Still 40% popularity, but there's operational level command structure. Well, organization command structure is up here, which is only at the 36 level. I can get that in 6 months ish. No, 5.5. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, that would be really far ahead in time. It's a really, really important tech to have, though. Operational level organization. And when could I declare war on the Germans? Oh, maybe broken now. Could just attack the Germans and install communism. Straight up, let's go. Bam. Nah. I wanted to let it run out. I always like to let it run out slightly historical. So I'm basically gonna wait. Oh, these are two armies. Nicely divided wrongly. There's also a different army again. Yes. So after we finish our tanks, I need more regular divisions. So let's get 3 infantry and an artillery for series of 2, 3 parallel. Same thing with just singles on anti-tank as well as anti-air. There. That should do it. Tibet is no longer aligning itself towards us. And nationalist Spain with 20% is never enough to get them in charge. That's the thing. That's why I'm still supporting party here. Let's see, how many more do we need? Quite a few, actually. Yeah, something is killing off my spies very efficiently at the moment. But we're regaining them, which is fine. Actually, I have 1 spare at the moment. $9998866. Oh, now 8 in France. That's better. Really, Communist Party dropped in popularity in the USA. It's a big shame. You know what? Canada. Why don't you stop doing any spy things right now there? I don't find it necessary for you to do that. Yay, we have another group of 4 fighters now ready. Turkey is quietly taking steps to align itself towards us. Still have the same party in charge though, so that's just trying to get themselves back into the middle. 4 now. Do we have enough spies once again? Nope. They instantly were put in nations. See, 999877 now. I think the counter-espionage in the UK is the biggest problem as well. It's going okay in the France. No! 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 God damn it. Asshole. Germany, why did you attack now? That just pisses me off quite a bit. Well, I will have the opportunity to start influencing someone else. Maybe, actually. They're stuck here though, which is hilarious. There's still not enough threat against Communist China to invite them into the group. Same thing with an alliance, apparently. Okay, we have enough points to start influencing someone. Who should I influence? I mean, Finland is a lost cause, I think. Yeah, Cuba should be going my way. Here, Cuba, coming over. Only 10.76? Wow. Actually, not that much. Which is a shame, but... we have... Ooh, that's our new... Yeah, that's a new core. Let's see, where is our line the weakest? Well, it's strongest, obviously, up here. Reinforcing it even further would be really good. But I think we can use a full core down here. Especially because they're quite divided already. You go there. You go here. You go there. Attach it to core. Core will be attached to this army. Let's get them a leader. Any engineers available? You were next to a river, so... that's fine. There we go. So now we just put the entire core in Ilichivsk. That will have strengthened the lines. You should go there. You should go here. I really need them. My HQs a slightly tiny bit further away from the front lines. Let's see. Is that 200? Yeah, it is. That's fine. Then. Okay, we're up to 15 spies again. That's perfect, so we should drop this back down to 6.66-ish. There, that's fine. Get more officers again. Turkey stopped aligning itself. You're also going to be attached to the new core. You have Antonov as your leader. And I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. Something somewhere is killing off my spies really fast. It's annoying. I'll see you guys later.